Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be the YouTuber tag. I don't know what this challenge is called. I think it's called a YouTuber challenge or YouTuber tag. I will leave all the information in the description box below. So hopefully through this challenge you guys will know a little bit more about me. It's only got 23 questions, so let's get started. First YouTube video. I believe it's a fan video because when I started, if you watched my TMI tag way back, if you're new to this channel, if you watch my TMI tag way back, I would talk about like why I named this channel FungFungFan, because it's a little bit off why I named that, because I could have done like makeup by blah 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 or makeup something, but the reason why it's called FungFungFan is because I was really obsessed with this celebrity in Hong Kong and I decided to name my channel after that, and I started making fan videos at first, so I'll leave a picture of that video here and I'll leave the link in the description box below. First person you subscribed to on YouTube. I am subscribed to so many people that I can't keep track. I think the first YouTuber I've ever watched would be Bub's Beauty. Definitely Bub's Beauty, because she is the whole reason that inspired me to technically be myself and just start filming videos. And also the second person I would have to say would be Jaclyn Hill here on YouTube as well. Those two people. First Facebook profile picture. I believe I didn't put my face as a first Facebook profile picture. Going through all, oh, they're all horrible. Yeah, my first Facebook profile picture is just my name. Do you still talk to your first love? No. What was your first alcoholic drink? I would have to say beer. Beer is my first time trying an alcoholic drink, and I have to say I prefer beer over anything else because I feel like, well, I like wine too, and is it called mimosas? I like those too. They're orange juice mixed with champagne. Those are really good as well. But anything after that, I'm kind of like, no. What was your first job? I was retail sales associate and store ambassador of Aeropostale. What was your first car? I don't have a first car. I just recently got my G2, so I only have my regular road license, so I can't go on like highways or freeways, if you guys call it in the States. I'm only allowed on like regular roads. I got it in January, and this upcoming January I have to go take my freeway or highway test. Who was the first person to text you today? It will be my friends group chat. We have a group chat and we just send each other messages all the time. I woke up to that. Who was the first person you thought of this morning? I think like when I woke up this morning, I didn't think about anyone. Like I'm just like, I'm physically, mentally tired and drained, so I don't think I have time to think about someone else. Who was your first grade teacher? My first grade teacher, her name is called Miss Skinner, and maybe I'll tell you guys when we get to the first detention question. Where did you go on your first ride on an airplane? I went to China. That was when I was 4 years old. That was my first time ever going on the longest airplane ride of my life. Because I live in Canada, and when we go to like Hong Kong, it's approximately like 15-hour airplane ride. And I'm not up for that, you guys. Like 15 hours, you're just constrained and you're just sitting there and it's dry and you can't breathe. It's just recycled oxygen, so that I don't like 15-hour flights. Who was your first best friend and do you still talk? My first best friend was in kindergarten, and we were best friends all the way till up to, I would have to say, grade 7, and then there was a bunch of drama, which I don't remember, so that's a good thing. I actually don't remember any of the drama, but it was a really big fight, which I don't remember what it was about, but we're not friends anymore. I just remember her bullying me all the time, and my parents had to like talk to the teachers at school. It was a really big deal because I would go home and cry every single day because I'm getting bullied so bad. And like after like grade 8, when we go off to high school, we kind of separated, so I don't remember what happened, but it had to do with me being bullied. But we're not friends, but I do see that girl on the bus all the time, which is so awkward. I just pretend like I don't know her, and I think she recognizes me, but like who knows, maybe she doesn't remember what I look like. Where was your first sleepover? At home with my cousin, one of my like I think second cousins. Yeah, it was at my house. What was the first thing you did this morning? Well, I woke up I literally stayed in bed for half an hour and I was just scrolling through Instagram looking at pictures. I feel like instead of posting my own Instagram pictures, I really like looking at other people's Instagram pictures. It makes me sound like a stalker, but I actually like looking through pictures. What was the first concert you ever went to? That was the One Direction concert a year ago. Most amazing time of my life. I am still obsessed with those boys. I'm waiting for them to make a comeback and I really want to go to a concert and do a meet and greet with them. First broken bone. Don't remember getting a broken bone, but I do remember getting seriously injured playing hide and go seek. I played hide and go seek at my best friend's house when I was a little kid. She used to live like right across the street from me and I just walked to her house. And I guess like we were playing, like it was just us two, we were playing hide and go seek, but she moved to like States or something. Anyways, like we were playing hide and go seek and I guess I was running away. I turned my head and like there was a pillar right in front of me. I didn't know that was rectangle. And I guess when I turned around and then I looked back, it was already too late. So I bumped right into the corner of that pillar and there was scar coming down right here. Exactly. But like luckily it happened like when I was young, so I had no scars at all. But I remember being in the hospital the whole night. Like when she came down to the basement to find me, like I was already like drenched in blood. I remember her dad was a doctor and he was like, oh my god, I need to send you back home right now because you're constantly bleeding. And like I just remember it was such a horrific experience playing hide and go seek. Anyways, long story short, that was scary. First piercing. Here when I was 10, it's just on my earlobes. First foreign country you've gone to? China. Definitely a foreign country. I was born and raised in Canada, but I'm 100% Chinese. But I've never been to China ever since that. But I've been to China like four or five times now. Four times to visit my grandparents because my mom's parents are in China and we go back like every 5 years or so to visit them. First movie you remember seeing? I remember going to the theater when I was 4. I don't remember the first movie, but I remember it involved like a lot of explosions, helicopters, like it was just me, my dad and my godfather, but like it was so, there were so many explosions and I was so scared. It was so scary, you guys, because for a 4-year-old seeing like explosions on a big screen, that's horrific. First detention. Okay, here goes back to the first grade memory, first grade teacher. So like I guess when I was in elementary school, sticking out your tongue like this is like the middle finger, and I remember this girl, she kept sticking her tongue in front of me, and like our desks were like, okay, like my desk was here, and her desk was here, so we're sitting in front of each other, and I guess like she kept sticking out her tongue, and then like I was like, okay, like why are you sticking out your tongue? I guess I'll stick my tongue back at you. And I was like, and then she told the teacher, she rose her hand, she was like, oh, Chloe stuck out her tongue. And then the teacher was like, hallway. That was my first detention ever. And I was just in the hallway crying and bawling my eyes out because I was like, that girl stuck out her tongue, so I stuck it back at her. Like in my defense, like, okay, but that was a horrific moment. And I guess I was crying too much. So like the teacher that was walking down the hall, she came and hugged me and I was just crying in her arms. It was so like, ugh. But like anything after that, I don't remember what happened. Like, who was your first roommate? I don't have a roommate. I still live with my parents. You guys still know I'm a student. Recently just turned 20 years old. I'm not planning on moving out anytime soon, to be honest, because when you're in university, you're broke. It's not even an understatement. Like, you're broke. You need to pay tuition, food expensive. But like, I'm pretty sure my parents don't want me to move out yet till I have like a boyfriend, like a steady boyfriend. What is the first thing you do when you get home? So every time after work or after school, the first thing I come home is I take off my clothes. Well, my jacket. I take off my jacket and I run to the kitchen and I get food because I am so hungry when I'm done work or school. It just, I don't know, like I guess like because you're using your brain all the time, so hungry. When was your first kiss in elementary school? Like, I'm pretty sure. I don't remember when. I think it happened when I was still a primary student. Definitely. But it was just like a peck on the cheeks, like not full on lips. I think that would be considered first kiss. So thank you guys so much for watching this YouTube challenge. I hope you guys enjoyed these questions. I don't consider this really as a YouTube challenge because it was only like one question about YouTube. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.